you all. Hope everybody. The cupcakes were donated by Glen and Murnell Sodergren, and they were made by Matty Cakes. Thank you very much. They were delicious. In 1976, this play was presented at this post. The cast was Louis Campbell, David Quist, Ben Anderson, Russell Peterson, Tom Campbell, Ken Colville, and Mike Sandstrom. Were any of you here that night? Anybody? Oh, Catherine. That was here.
I was the barmaid.
Cool. Let me introduce you to tonight's cast. Playing Sam Adams is Sven Bondeson. John Adams is Mick Cringle. Jefferson is Garth Johnson. They're sneaking up on me now. Alright, now I lost the place you scared me. Paul Revere is Jim Lowry. John Hancock is Steve Cory. Ben Franklin is Glen Peterson. Dr. Ward is Kris Treu. Our Barmaid is Zivah Peterson. Our Aaron Boy is Emmett. And our curtain folks are Stan Lowry and Emmett Anderson. And so if you don't know me, I'm Erica Hurt. The script will describe date and place of each scene. If you start clapping at the end of the scene, the audience will know. So I will clap. Apparently that was my cue. Sure, that would be. I'll start clapping you start about the end of the scene. And you'll see the curtains being pulled as well. So that'll be a good too. Alright, and at the end of the play, we will have some more, another act. We will have some singing, and a little bit of a sing-along. Treu and Abby are going to do an act for us shortly after this. So we're pretty excited to have everybody here. So again, thank you for coming, and we shall start our play. I don't think we need to close curtains. Everybody hears that? The name of the play is The Sons of Liberty, written by Catherine Robinson. It was first performed in 1976, so 50-year anniversary of the play, so here we go. We're going to try to do the best we can. Scene 1 takes us to the Salutation Tavern, Boston, 1765.
Dr. Warren should be here directly. Another round, please.
Sorry I'm late, gentlemen. We do have some important matters to discuss. This infamous Stamp Act has certainly caused an outcry all throughout Boston.
Right. It means that every piece of business paper will require a stamp.
More than that, why, play cards, almanacs, and newspapers must also bear stamps. We'll be buying stamps every time we make a purchase.
Furthermore, this act was passed by the British Parliament in London. I ask you, gentlemen, do we have any representation in this Parliament?
No, we don't. It is taxation without representation, and it's a violation of our rights as Englishmen.
The King has stated that anyone who does not comply with this act can be tried in the courts without a jury.
That violates one of our ancient rights. Trial by a jury of one's peers has been guaranteed to British subjects since King John signed the Magna Carta in 1215. This German, King George, is moving against 4 centuries of English tradition.
And we are British subjects, not slaves. I will not be a slave. I have a right to the English Constitution, and I shall enjoy the privileges of it.
Well spoken, Hancock.
Yes, amen to that. You know, I was down at the waterfront district yesterday. There was much grumbling and argumentation about this act. Boston folks are easily excited and rioted before.
Well, I dare say this Stamp Act may cause even greater riots.
You know, a certain Andrew Oliver has been appointed to sell stamped paper. I hear that he's a friend of Lieutenant Governor Hutchinson.
He's not only a friend, he is related as well. Oliver married his sister.
Well, do you know that giant elm tree on Essex Street? Well, people have taken to calling it the Tree of Liberty. Twice last week, large groups of people gathered there. The second time, they tramped over to Oliver's house and broke his windows. They were in a surly mood.
There is much resentment in all the colonies against the Stamp Act, Paul. Tempers are running high everywhere. In Virginia, Patrick Henry made a rousing speech. He's a great orator despite his rough manner and little education. The Virginia legislators voted not to obey the law and take the consequences, whatever they may be.
I don't believe the Stamp Act can be enforced anywhere. And if we are all united against it, Parliament will have to repeal it. But until that happens, we are likely to have more rioting.
Well, we must make plans for united action. We must stick together. These tax collectors must know that we will not submit. Our independence demands it.
And we will be independent. Liberty, I don't know how or when we'll get it. I cannot see that far ahead, but I know that it will come.
We shall have to gather outside the houses of those men who have agreed to be tax collectors. They must be forced to resign.
And if they resist, we will tar and feather them.
The Sons of Liberty will be a name that will soon be known by all as one to be reckoned with. To the Sons of Liberty! Huzzah! He must realize that he will not allow any more of this illegal monopoly. We've taken all that we intend to take.
Oh, but the governor will not let that be returned without a great deal of thought. After all, that sea was consigned to him and his consorts, and by the East India Company, he stands to lose a lot of money.
He will lose a great deal more if he doesn't do what we demand of him.
The problem of what to do with the tea in Boston is unique to Boston. You may not have heard that they refused to allow the ships to dock in New York and Philadelphia, and in Charleston, the tea was unloaded and is being stored in a bonded warehouse that is damp. It may as well not be there at all.
We cannot keep the ships from docking here. We have no authority to forbid it.
But somehow we must prevent it from coming into the city. The people in the other colonies have been able to do that, and we must as well.
Thank you, young messenger boy. By Jove, that does it. The governor has refused us. This demands action from the Sons of Liberty.
This meeting can do nothing further to save the country. We must show the governor and the crown we will not tolerate this any longer. But what can we do?
Well, I wish we could dump the tea into the harbor. There'd be no more question as to what to do with it then.
That should not be too difficult or take too many men. Most of the sailors on the ship are enjoying shore leave. Only skeleton crews have remained on board.
But suppose we were recognized. It's not going to help our cause if we go to jail, to say nothing of our families.
I have an idea. Let us disguise ourselves as mohawks and let them guess who did it.
Well, it's well dark now. Let us make haste and prepare the others. They only await word from us. We'll tar and feather anyone who gets in our way and hang them from that tree of liberty.
The question is not whether by a Declaration of Independence we should make ourselves what we are not, but whether we should declare a fact which already exists.
Sink or swim, live or die, survive or perish, I'm for the Declaration. Living, it is my living sentiment. And by the blessing of God, it shall be my dying sentiment. Independence now, independence forever.
I think you should be the one to draft the document.
I do not.
I really think you should. Well, why not? You ought to do it.
I will not do it.
But why?
Reasons now.
What can be your reasons?
Reason first, you are a Virginian, and a Virginian ought to be at the head of this business. Reason second, I am obnoxious, suspected, and unpopular. Very much otherwise. Reason third, you can write much better than I can.
Well, if you are decided, I will do the best that I can.
Even now, there's a conflict among us. Dickinson today said to declare our independence now would be like destroying our own homes in winter before we have another shelter.
And Adams said the debate was an idle misspence of time, for everything that was said had been repeated 100 times over the past 6 months, and I would readily agree.
Ah, Adams. John has certainly been a staunch supporter of our cause.
He is the greatest pillar of support to the Declaration of Independence and its ablest advocate and champion on the floor of the House.
Tomorrow, we should have our final vote. I suspect that McKean favored the postponement that South Carolina's Rutland requested.
My thoughts are that we will have a unanimous vote. How can it be otherwise?
And tomorrow, Congress shall finish editing your manuscript, and we shall be the first to hear it in its entirety. What a grand day it will be.
introduced by 1/4. I am exuberant. The deletion that really rankled me was the clause for reprobating the enslavement of inhabitants from Africa.
And the deduction of the passage that waged human war against human nature itself. It's a fine piece of work, Thomas.
There won't be much more editing done tomorrow before it can be publicly read.
I dare say, Tom, once you've removed all of the apostrophes from your "it's," you'll get no complaints.
It shall have to be written on parchment before we can sign it. And now, John, I think you should be the one to read it.
I should be proud. When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That, to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men.
I tell you, it's not easy to group like this together, so this has been pretty phenomenal. Let's give another round of applause.
Everybody thank Daphne for this.
Share a word with everybody else. Pull the church through. I'll speak to me.
As many of you know, my voice is almost gone. Fortunately for you. But the other day in 1976, few of us remember that, the town of Stockholm was all abuzz. Everybody got involved in commemorating the 200th anniversary of our nation. Every organization, every church, some people were involved in 2 or 3 things, put together a wonderful week-long program. They had all kinds of things going on, and one of them was this play. And we had no trouble getting 7 men to play the part. This time it took a little arm twisting and bribery, but we got them. And thank you all so much for doing that. So, thank you for coming and thank you for supporting the American Legion.
Or we're not done yet.
Thank you to Erica, our Madam President.
The guy in the kitchen.
Erica, for letting me do this.
We entertained your ideas.
I
Zivah and Emmett, you'll have to do this again in 50 years.
Hoping you guys do it, you know.
Yeah. And there may be others still around, who knows? But anyway, thank you very much, everybody. What else did you want to
Talk about the next step.
Oh, yes.
So we're going to close the curtain. We have another act that's coming up. We're gonna drop it in on the home of George and Martha Washington. And we're gonna have Grady Sodergren and Abby for a twist come up here. And in the meantime, while you guys are sitting up here, we're gonna have a song or two. And we're gonna all sing along. So I have Kris and Treu are going to help us lead in this music. Where they are? Oh, they're back there. And the first one is America the Beautiful. And we will do two verses. They're the first and the fourth, but we'll do the first and the fourth. Okay? Ready, Berta? Yes. Okay. No. I think I know. Ready? Okay. At the risk of upsetting some of the other armed force services, we are going to
The caissons go rolling along because Berta can't play all the other ones. Okay, here we go. Over hill, we will hit the dusty trail, and the caissons will rolling along. Over down, over down, then it's high, high, shout out your new brother strong. Wherever we go, you always know that the caissons are rolling along. Okay, next one is your grand old flag. Just two more, hang in there. Okay, our last one is God Bless America.
Thank you.
How's your speech coming?
Oh, I'm still working on it, but I'm having a hard time deciding on how to start it, whether I'm happy, or I'm proud, or...
How about I'm honored?
Oh, I like that. That sounds really well, thank you. Cool. What are you working on?
I'm working on a recipe for Abigail.
Abigail who?
Duh. It's the wife of your vice president, Donna.
Oh, what is that?
Well,
Must be that
it's a
kind
new
of speech, I
plan.
guess. Oh, okay.
Anyway, she's helping me with planning your dinner.
My dinner?
Yep.
Really?
Yep, we need 2 of my cakes to make one big one. It's named after me.
What do you mean, it's named after you?
Martha Washington.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so anyway, I'll need brandy, wine, apples, and pears.
and, it's quite involved. So I also will need about 40 eggs.
40 eggs? We don't have chicken.
No, but your Attorney General, Edmund Randolph, has a large estate with many animals. I'm sure if you ask him, he'll surely spare some.
Oh my gosh, of course I will. I will be glad to.
What is wrong with your mouth?
I don't know. I've been, oh, darn wooden teeth. That's slippery. I had a bite of that pemmican, that deer and fruit and vegetable mix. And, I took the chunks and tried to feel it.
Well, you're going to have them file down again. Or just stop eating pemmican.
Oh, I like pemmican though.
No, it's way
It's
too...
really good.
It's way too tough for me to eat. Oh, by the way, we'll be serving fowl at the dinner.
Wow.
40 people. Heavens to Betsy.
Betsy, how is she coming along with the plan?
Well, she would have been done, but she made a slight change to your design.
Why did she have to change my design?
Well, each star had 6 points to it, and she thought 5 points would look a lot better. And I agree, and you will too once you see it.
Confound it, well, if that's improving it, then I'll go on with it.
Well, you're not that hard to get along with.
Try not
I really hope we can fit 40 people, though.
to. Boy, there's plans being drawn up for a new big White House. And, I don't know, it's to be built across the river
Oh,
for future presidents. We won't see it, but it'll be for others later. They won't be ready for us.
what's the new White House to be called?
The White House?
Well, that's original.
I hate to bother you, but have you finished making my new socks yet?
I have one done, but I really thought that your feet would be done broke by now.
Oh, they quit growing, but my socks shrank in the Delaware when I crossed the Delaware.
Another Delaware boat sword.
Yeah.
Really?
Really? Sure. We have more?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not it then. Do I have my own quilt?
Well, this is mine, so you can't have it. Here.
Okay.
You're fine.
Yes, I know.
Okay, now that's really it.
Again, we want to thank everybody for coming, thankful for all the food, everybody supplied food for tonight's event. You guys, supporting us. Do not forget, there is a lot going on right here in this town tomorrow. We'll start at 6 a.m. at the Brigade Lodge for a Swedish pancake breakfast. And we hope you'll come down here and join us for lunch here in front of the Legion. We'll have hot dogs, we have french fries, we're going to have chips. With the boost, we'll have the strawberry shortcake, support the Stockholm Rec. Head on down to the museum, they'll give you a wonderful tour, they'll have root beer floats and popcorn. So that's going to go on, and be here for 11 for the parade. And I want to say, a huge shout out to Craig Anderson for helping with the Stockholm American Legion family float. It's phenomenal. You guys look for it great. We have the Little League teams going to be handing out flags courtesy of the American Legion. So there's going to be little flags handed out by the North Stars. So again, thank you to the Legion for providing those to everyone. And in the afternoon, we have our duck race at 1. Head on up after the duck race. We'll be right on the bridge here. Head on up to Meadowosco Lake. There'll be the boat parade at 2 p.m. Then you can head back down here between 5, 5:30, maybe 6. There's gonna be hot dogs again here, there's gonna be ice cream, there's gonna be popcorn, there's gonna be popsicles, until fireworks, the fireworks will be right out here. So we have all that. And then on Sunday, we have the dedication of the Brigade Lodge at 2 p.m., am I correct? At the Brigade Lodge, we'd love for you guys to do that. So there's a lot of stuff right here. Stay in town tomorrow, enjoy everything here, and happy birthday, America. Thank you.